Yeah, let's go. This is Scott Savor with Uncommon Competitor, and I have another book that changed my life. I'd like to share with you some wisdom, please, from the book How to Think Like Leonardo DaVinci by Michael J. Gelb. Some powerful wisdom in here. We can learn 7 facts per second, every second for the rest of your life, and still have plenty of room left to learn more. Don't stop learning. Don't stop learning. Help me to never stop learning. Never graduate, never be satisfied. Great minds ask great questions. When was the last time you sought out knowledge simply for the pursuit of truth? Man, I wonder what's the truth in effective communication in 2018? I wonder how I can demonstrate love at a higher level. Man, I gotta find the truth. I gotta search for the truth with that. It's gonna help me be a more effective human being and be more fulfilled. Search for the truth. When did you do that recently? Successful problem solving often requires replacing or reframing the initial question. For example, what motivates me? Ask a powerful question. It's a big deal, right? You have to ask yourself, what motivates you? Reframe it, Leonardo da Vinci style. What can motivate me? I just went from being limited to list out a few things that motivates me to reframing the question and saying, what can motivate me, to being limitless. Because when I say what can motivate me, it opens up the doors to everything. Everything. And then I could legitimately have 300 things. And it gets really fun and really interesting. Oh, this stuff changed my life. Despite mistakes, disasters, failures, or disappointments, Da Vinci never stopped learning, exploring, and experimenting. He said, I do not depart from my furrow. Obstacles do not bend me. Every obstacle is destroyed through rigor. Makes sense, the value of perseverance. One of the most efficient ways to learn from mistakes is to let someone else make them for you. Study people who have messed up big time. People who have passed away, who are dead, and people who are currently alive. Twice your age, 3 times your age, people your age. Pay attention, study people who are making mistakes, who are failing. And then let them do it, pay attention, and then be less likely yourself to do those mistakes. Makes sense to me? Da Vinci talked about some things that people struggle with, the average human being. Looking without seeing, listening without hearing. Here we go. Touches without feeling, touching without actually feeling, eating without tasting, moving without physical awareness, inhaling without awareness of odor or fragrance, and talking without thinking. Pay attention, please. Help me pay attention to those things. Those are really big deals. He said this in what, like 1856 or whatever it was? These things will never change. Here's a question that changed my life. Learn how to listen with your hands. Learn how to listen with your hands. What the heck does that even mean? Da Vinci was really good at it. Do some research. Here's your homework for today. Learn how to listen with your hands. Changed my life. I'm still working on it. The 6th sense, the kinesthetic sense, is your sense of weight, position, and movement. It tells you whether you are relaxed, tense, awkward, or graceful. Study the 6th sense. Work on those skills. It's a really big deal. Learn to stop eating just before you are full. You will feel better and probably live longer. And others have shown that rats who are slightly underfed live twice as long than those who gorge themselves. I like the word gorge. It's pretty uncommon. Stop gorging yourself. Live like an unfed rat. Let's go. Don't eat, dine. I like this. Grabbing a bite while eating on the run usually leads to poor dietary choices and much subsequent indigestion. Instead, discipline yourself to sit down and enjoy every meal. Dine, don't eat. Powerful. I love this story. Buckminster Fuller was known for, creating an experience for his audiences that were amazing, and they were a form of improv inside of education, right? So literally, he would go into a room with students and he'd say, okay, pick any subject at random. And his claim to fame was the styrofoam cup. They're just like, lecture on the styrofoam cup, Buckminster Fuller. And literally, he said for 2 hours, he just ripped the heart of their chest and smacked them in the mouth with no preparation on the value of the styrofoam cup. He talked about the economic and social forces related to its manufacture and their culture and environmental implications. He was a master teacher. I respect that a ton. He who possesses most is afraid to lose. Be careful of the things you possess. Make it a priority on a daily basis. I'm not saying every 30 days, on a daily basis to get rid of things. Simplify, filter, delete, give away, donate, sell things. Make it a priority on a daily basis. Don't create necessities in your life, those tangible items that suck you down. Thank you so much for the wisdom. Michael J. Gelb, How to Think Like Leonardo da Vinci. This book changed my life. Thanks for listening. Scott Zavor on Common Competitor. Have an outstanding day. No limits ever. Let's go. No competition either. None.